Hey everybody, it's Tristan. Hope you're all doing well. I kind of struggled yesterday with coming up with something to talk about, but I've been watching some videos today, and I think what I want to talk about today is the actual adventure of like worrying about if you gonna get a whooping when you get home, because I don't mean like getting a bottle thrown at you or anything like that. I mean a good old fashioned butt whooping. Couple smacks on the butt to catch your attention. I'm not talking about child abuse. You may not like it. That's all right. But, I think it was really adventure that walk home from school, and you messed up and you had to worry about what you going to get when you get home. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but, I don't believe in certain extents it's child abuse or not. But, you can call me crazy or this and that. But I think it's important to talk about, right? Because these are things in the past that used to really bring about a lot of fear in me. Just used to bring about anxiety, like, oh my god, right? Like, this happened to me. What if I tell somebody? What are they gonna say? And frankly, today it's like I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned, because of the way it was used on me. I used to think like, oh my god, I got whoopings, but like my parents like got whoopings, my grandparents, damn, I don't even want to know how they got whooped. But it's out of love, right? Like I never got like whooped from like winning a baseball game. I got friends that say they got whooped for everything. That wasn't the case for me. Um, you know, I didn't get always whooped like coming like 5 minutes late from home. If I called and was late, it was all good. I got whooped for stuff I knew I was gonna get whooped with for. I remember there was this one time we had this supply teacher, right? And all my friends were doing like all my friends were taking this red stickers from this bag room, and I had the nerve to go and put it on the teacher's chair, and it got on her butt, and you know everybody got caught, everybody's parents got called. But when she told me she was gonna call home, my throat jumped up into my brain and tried to get out through my ears because it was terrified. I knew I knew what was coming, and like I knew I deserved it. Right? People today, sometimes we overthink things, and sometimes I think we don't mind our own business. Right? Like I got whooped because I did things that I was not supposed to be doing: lying, cheating, stealing. Right? So when I look back and I think back on the whoopings that I got, there was nothing worse than that walk home knowing that you were about to get tore up and knowing there's nothing you can do to get out of it because it's going to happen. And I think it's one of those things that, like, I'm grateful for happened to the extent that it did, because, like, I wasn't getting, like, punched in the head. I was getting just, like, the belt. Sometimes, my dad gave me the choice. He gave me the choice to choose the belt. But I think it's one thing that, in proportion, if it caught my friggin' attention, to the next time I went back to that teacher's desk, or the next time I thought, like, oh, I'm gonna lie, or, I'm gonna do this. It played because I did not want to get that whooping again, man. I really didn't. I was terrified. And I've talking to some people, and they said, Tristan, um, maybe it could have caused trauma. Well, it may have caused some trauma, but it still stopped me from going and like trying to rob anybody. So I'm not trying to be funny, but I find it funny today. Thinking back on this stuff, I find it funny today. And uh, for me, a good old fashioned butt whooping in the long run didn't hurt me. You know, my parents doing the best they could, and I love them for it. And as one thing that I'm grateful I don't have to do anymore. You know, if I mess up, I got other people I got to answer to. You know, I don't have to worry about coming home and picking up my own belt so they can whoop my behind. You know, sometimes it'd be better, but you know, because sometimes silence sucks. But and it's just one of those things. Like it's a different perspective I have today, right? You know, it's one of those things I don't think happens enough in an appropriate manner. There's uses for it. It's a useful tool, you know, but I do understand when people think that it's a bit too much, you know, because sometimes we can take it too far. And I don't condone that. What I can condone is, what I do agree with is, you did something wrong. You've been told once. Next time you're getting a whooping. And that god awful feeling of going home, walking back with your friends, and they know what's gonna happen too, and getting that whooping. Mom, Dad, thanks for whooping my behind. It caught my attention. It didn't keep me out of doing certain things, but at the long run, you know, I'm grateful for what you guys have done. I'm grateful for the both of you. And thank you for whooping my behind in times when I needed it. And Mom, thank you for that god awful, gut wrenching, motherly look that I think every mother has, whether you're a mother or not. That's all I want to talk about. I know it's a bit crazy, but I gotta laugh at the stuff that happened, and you know I'm grateful for that. I still got the first belt I got whooped with. Just playing. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.